Hello. Well, that's a weird way to start this. Welcome back to What She Said. It's been such a long time. This is just a little mini episode to basically say hello and explain what's been going on, the hiatus, which was a bit impromptu, and when everything's starting again and what's happening. Yes, I'm really sorry for the extra long hiatus. I always planned to take a break over the summer, but actually as things happened, life kind of happened and I pulled forward the hiatus because I couldn't cope anymore. By way of kind of explanation, when we moved to Brighton, I lost all of my childcare. I do quite a lot of other stuff, so the podcast takes up a huge amount of time and everything that goes with the podcast. So really something had to give. So I just brought forward the hiatus a little bit earlier than I expected to. I really love engaging with you guys, and if I don't have time to do that and start to feel like it's a burden, I sort of feel like, what's the point? That's why I started the podcast, was to be able to reach out to bloggers who were like me when they started out and just felt completely overwhelmed, or bloggers who've been doing it for 20 years but just are sick of all the rules. If I'm in a situation where I'm putting content out there and then not listening to the reactions and not answering any questions, or just, engaging in the conversations that the podcast episodes are creating, then I sort of felt like it didn't feel right. So that's why I took a little impromptu break. So Series 3 kicks back off on September the 1st. We've got 2 sponsors, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about. I can't wait to share all about the sponsors with you. The first one is Sudio Sweden, who make beautiful design-led headphones. My new podcasting specific headphones are by Sudio Sweden. They're amazing. They've made a massive difference to editing and to listening to my guests. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it now, but I'll talk about it once season 3 kicks off. But thank you very much to Sudio Sweden, who will be offering you free shipping as well. So, and a discount code, I think. I'll have to double check that. But anyway, the second sponsor will be sponsoring the entire season, and it's just the most perfect fit. For long time What She Said listeners, you will know that I'm a big fan of Monica Stott, who is the travel hack, and I am such a big fan of hers that early on in season 1 I did her course, which is called the Blogger Course, and actually I loved it so much I basically constantly talk about it throughout season 2 anyway. So it felt like a really natural fit to have Monica and her course, the Blogger Course, on board as a sponsor for the entire season. So what that means is that I'm obviously going to be talking about the wonderful Blogger Course, who are making amazing things happen for What She Said, but there'll also be a special episode where you'll be getting a bit of a sneak preview about some of the lessons within her course, and probably hearing my experience of doing her course and what that's meant for me. You know me, I'm always honest. So, along with why I think you should do the course or why I think it might be right for you, you'll also be hearing why I think it might not be right for you. Have no fear that although we have 2 sponsors, that doesn't mean that I'm going to start pushing products on you willy-nilly. So we have some amazing guests. We've got Kate McCulley, who is Adventurous Kate. She's one of the first bloggers that I ever followed online. And I've met her a few times in real life. She's lovely. And she's very political, and she's very interesting and honest and open, and she's great. There'll, of course, be Monica Stott. There'll be Charlotte Jacqueline from Betty Magazine, Gabrielle Trainer. There'll be lots of different Instagrammers, some that you know and some that you might not. And there'll be a couple of dudes. So we're going to have a couple of episodes that are What He Said. But I know that in the second season, you didn't love some of the episodes. And I took that feedback on board. And I really hope that I address any of those issues for the next season. But, I'm not perfect. And sometimes I'm going to create stuff that I like and maybe some of you don't, and that's okay. Some of the topics that we're going to be covering, the usual, what you expect from What She Said. But we're going to have some specific episodes on SEO, comparison, going to talk about money. Gabrielle Trainer and I talked about foreboding joy, which was amazing. I'm going to talk about storytelling. If you would like to carry on the conversation, I have a Facebook group, and the link to the Facebook group is in the show notes, or you can just search for What She Said in Facebook and you'll find me. It's a closed group, so you have to request to join and answer a few questions. They're very simple questions, but it's just to weed out people that are just clicking join group because even though they don't know what it's about. It's a really beautiful small group. There's only a couple of hundred of us, and we're really supportive. People ask questions about blogging, but we also just talk about our struggles each week, and it's just a nice group. It's really good fun. We talk about podcasts that we love and share different episodes. It's just a really nice space. And lastly, you may or may not know, my podcast course, How to Start a Podcast, is out now. The early bird has just ended yesterday. School starts on July the 31st. That's when you will get the lessons drip fed to you weekly. There are VIP and payment plan options available. If you want to see the sales page and see all the curriculum, just go to the show notes and click the link in there, or go to lucy-lucraft@teachable.com to find it. It's currently $150, or it's $225 for the VIP option, and like I said, there's payment plans available. So what you get for your $150 is my curriculum, my knowledge, a curriculum of literally how to start a podcast, so from start to finish. And for $225 for the VIP option, there is a Pinterest tribe. What else is there? Email support from me and something else. There's some other stuff. You can see it on the sales page. And like I said, there's payment plans available. If you have any questions about it, then you can just DM me. And that's it. So I'll either see you on Twitter. I'm at Lucy Lucraft. I'm normally hanging out on Instagram at Lucy Lucraft. That's LucyLucraft. Or join the Facebook group. Or you can email me, hello@lucylucraft.com. Yeah, that sounds a bit needy, doesn't it? Come and find me in all these places. You know the score, guys. I hope you have a beautiful rest of summer and summer holidays. I'm turning 35 at the end of August, so I'm quite excited about that. Otherwise, I will see you in September. Bye!